Hello, welcome to our quick Dazzling stage guide, where I will quickly run you through all of the contents of the Dazzling stage event. The goal here is to just make sure that you are aware of all of the contents that's available in the stage in a very short period of time without to read this massive announcement that is available within this event. I mean, just look. Just look. Look at this text. Who wants to read it? Right? Like, so much text. Anyhow, so let's get going. So for the Dazzling stage event, there are 3 floors. And let me just quickly run through your actual priorities. So your event priorities are as follows. So we have an event shop, as usual. We have all of these stages on all of these 3 floors. So we want to make sure that we claim all of our first clear rewards for our souls. We want to make sure we collect our red login rewards from this Christmas mail on a daily basis. And finally, we have a Christmas Banquet, which will give you up to 180 stamina a day, so you don't want to miss it. And finally, there is event-exclusive furniture sets. You can find them in Doran's shop for one part of the furniture sets. And also, to not forget, there are also exclusive furniture in the actual shop of the game for you to remember to pick up. So, the actual priority of these items. So you notice the time-limited items in the event shop. So make sure that if you care about exclusive items that you don't miss those. And finally, for the last piece of event exclusive, there is currently an exclusive summon for Sir Civi. She is potentially, her relevance in the meta is currently being debated, but she is potentially pretty good, and she does give you a bonus in the event stages. So if you want her, it is best that you summon her earlier than later. And the same goes for Flora as well. So yeah, let's quickly continue to talk about your farming priorities. And what you should do for this event. So for the actual farming priorities, it's very straightforward. So the first thing to note is on your dailies, always remember to click Christmas Mail. Always remember to get your free dailies. Always remember to do your Christmas banquets. So I do believe that the Christmas banquet unlocks as you progress. So as you progress through the first floor, I think the banquet will unlock, so you want to make sure you get this unlocked as quickly as possible. So for your farming priorities, the first thing would be to unlock Doran. So you do that by doing the very first singing warm-up stage. That will get you your 590. That will get you your red notes. So you want to get to 500 as quickly as possible. Get to Doran's shop, buy Doran. She will give you your 10% boost so that you can farm notes more efficiently. After you get Doran, you want to get to 750 of each of the notes in order to unlock the second floor. The game will give you the instructions, so don't need to memorize the number. So you want to make sure you unlock the second floor as quickly as possible because you gain access to the daily training room. The daily training room gives you access to one of these relics per day. The most important ones to note are these relics at the bottom for collection. That gives you 5% bonus additional currency for the event. So note that they will be so when you click the training room, you will be presented with 3 options: singing, dancing, and performance. The 5% will always be performance for that. And then also of note for event completion, you want to work on, once you finish these 3, you will also want to work on the others. So for example, for the attacks, you want to complete all the attacks first, because completing a full set of 3 will also give you another 5%. Aside from that, which is your daily training, the rest is basically just straight up farming. You have all of these floors that you can farm. All of the floors will give you event currency. Make sure, the most important thing is make sure that you are first clearing everything, because the first clears do give you souls, which is the precious resource that we all, especially for free-to-play and, monthly card players, it is pretty important that you get all of the free souls that you can collect. So, as a result, you will want to farm up to 3,000 event currency to actually unlock these stages. And each of them will have first clear bonuses that you will want to take, which very conveniently will also allow you to get enough currency to clear these event shops. I believe the event shops are somewhere conveniently on the order about 3,000 event shop currency to clear. So finally, which stage to farm, you may ask? So a lot of math has been done and discussed. And the conclusion is you'll quickly notice that the higher stamina cost stages are less efficient in dropping the event currency than the lower stamina stages. It is very unconventional and very strange that this happens, but it turns out that the most effective way to farm this event is to actually farm the lower stamina stages. So specifically, stamina difficulty 3 and 4 of floor 1 is your best friend. That being said, if you have, for some reason, have infinite blue notes, you could potentially want to farm the purple skill pack. It is less efficient, but if there's some reason you want those much more than the blues, it could be worth it. I personally don't recommend farming the golds. I used to, but then I looked up the numbers and realized that for level 4 and level 5 skills, at the end of the day, you will end up farming a lot of rainbow mats, and when you do, you get a lot of golds, so it's actually not particularly useful to get too much of this. And that's basically all of the things you want to farm. Just first clear everything, farm event currency till 3000. I'd sequence everything to maximize your percent bonuses, and that should be it. So finally, one thing that is worthy of note is your stamina potions. You'll notice that, I've been stocking stamina potions, and you have probably been too if you're watching this video for efficiency purposes. So do note that as you unlock additional days of efficiency, you do get additional 5% each day up until day 3, and then another 5% every 3 days until day 6 and 9. So you may want to hold your stamina pots for a little later, depending on how much you want to min-max. And finally, just to, I did say set an alarm for the Banquet. So the Banquet is very awkward in timing. They are between... Oh, I see that they increased the window to 4. A much larger window. Okay, this is actually a lot better. So on the first day, these used to be 2-hour windows. I see they've expanded them to 4-hour windows and 6-hour windows. So hopefully this will work better for you. You can join my Discord or another Discord that has alerts set up for you to remind you to go claim these if you would like. I will be updating my Discord with the updated times of the banquets. And finally, if you are so interested, or you have additional questions, there is also the official Revive Witch Discord, which has all the information I just discussed in the pins. And, you will be freely be able to browse there and ask all of your questions. Thank you for watching. Happy holidays. Bye-bye. Alright, I rambled a little bit, but hopefully that wasn't too long. Ideally I would cut something, but